Why do men cheat? Cheating is a very complex behavior and it's influenced by psychological, emotional, and situational factors. While every man's motivators to cheat are different, let me tell you this: when you understand the recurring patterns and the general patterns, it will be much more easy for you to comprehend that. And once you understand why a man cheat, of course you got cheated on, and when you understand why, it helps you to separate your value from their actions. And I want to make an important note here. Important note that these are not excuses or justifications for cheating. Everything that I'm going to cover today, we're going to cover 15 reasons. 15 reasons, and they are not excuses or justifications. They are just explanations for this fucked up behavior. I'm Coach Pas Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. First things first, we're going to start with common traits of men who cheat, and then we're going to talk about the key psychological reasons why they do it. I don't even know want to say reasons. I want to say explanations, because the reason it's kind of like, yeah, there is a reason. No, this is an explanation for this fucked up behavior. Now, the common traits are emotional weakness, pattern of deception, insecurity, and low self worth, history of infidelity, and number five is blame shifting. Let's go through them one by one so we can just get a better understanding. Now, emotional weakness, they lack the emotional strength to handle relationship challenges in a healthy way, seeking validation elsewhere instead of addressing issues directly. These are people that don't have a lot of emotional capacity to deal with anything in life. They may be drinking or smoking, and they're very emotionally weak. This kind of person, you don't really want to be with this type of person. This is why I always say infidelity or even just a breakup, it reveals the person, it reveals who they really were, and it reveals the strength of the relationship. Because if the bond is strong, nothing can break it, and everything that try to break the bond will actually make the bond. And if your partner, not if, you're watching it because your partner cheated, let me tell you, this person is not for you. The sooner you will realize that this person is not for you, the better it will get, the better you will be. Because right now, maybe you're on the fence, like, were they, aren't they? You're not so sure. But let me tell you, this person is 100% not for you. This is why I never help you get back with your ex, a cheater, or nothing like that. There is no fucking way. I will never allow you to do that, because I want you to elevate above the situation and elevate above this person. So, like I said, I'm going to provide you the explanations that will ease your heart. And after your heart is being just a little bit in ease, when you understand what the fuck just happened here, take this energy and put it on yourself. Because right now you're in the stage of understanding your ex, and you will pass this test, you will pass this stage of understanding your ex, and then you're going to put the energy back on you. The first thing, the first stage in healing is understanding why it happened. And then you understand why you allowed that to happen and how you will never allow that behavior ever again. I talk about it more extensively in The Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program. Feel free to check the link in the description below. It will help you tremendously. Trust me. Number two here, it's patterns of deception. Many serial cheaters are skilled at lying. They're covering their tracks and manipulating truth. Make sure that now that you when you will be dating again, start looking at people a little bit differently. See their patterns, see their emotional strength, and I'm going to make more videos about how to test potential partners for emotional fortitude. This is how you will know if this person is going to be emotionally reactive, if shit hits the fan, they're going to cheat. And when you know how to spot a cheater, that's the best. When you know how to spot a cheater, you will never be cheated on. Never. And I made I think another video about how to be immune to cheating. When you work on you and you know who you are and you fucking love yourself, you're immune to cheating because you will not accept unacceptable behavior. But this This was for another video. Make sure if you want to know a little bit more about it, revisit my channel and find this video. It's really good. And if you can't find it, just put a comment below that you want to watch this video, and I will make sure to link it. Number three, insecurity and low self-worth. Some men cheat just because they feel unworthy of love and seek external affirmation to compensate for inner self-doubt. Number four, history of infidelity. Most people will not be so open about if they committed infidelity or not. But when you know how to ask the right questions and you're in tune with yourself, after a breakup, when you take the time and you heal correctly, you will be much more in tune with yourself, which will make it very easy for you to spot a person who tell the truth or not. And this is not something that you can just have. This is something that you need to learn. And you learn it by tuning into you and trusting yourself. Now you can trust people even more. After infidelity, I said all the time, after infidelity, you can trust people more. Some people tell me, how can you trust more if you've been cheated on? Yes, you can, because now you know how it feels. Now you can spot the red flags. Now you can see the zigzagging. You know how it feels more than ever, more than anything. You know how it feels deep inside your heart, and that is it. So trust your intuition. You're always right. And this specific video talks about why men cheat. So you're female, and you need to tune to your intuition even more. Females, you're highly intuitive. You're never wrong. That's the thing. People think, no, maybe. No, you're always right. When you feel something wrong, something is wrong. Stay true to yourself. When you stay true to yourself, it will be easier for you to just to know what's going on. Number five, last but not least, is blame shifting. Instead of owning up to their behavior, they blame their partner, the relationship, or external circumstances. Just say, oh no, that wasn't me. This person tricked me. This person did this or whatever. And they blame the, oh, we just were in a party. Like that's an excuse. None of that, none of that is okay. Now, the key psychological reasons men cheat. Number one, it's influence. Oh, that's a big one. Influence of social media and influencers. Social media amplifies the grass is greener syndrome and FOMO, fear of missing out, showing that there are endless available options. Some influencers, and I hate it, some influencers actually promote the idea of it's okay to cheat, but not for women. Men can cheat. They make monogamy seem unreal or impossible. They say, "Oh yeah," and I know Andrew Tate speak about it all the time. This is what I don't like about him. He have some great speaking skills and some good ideas, but when he speak about that, it's a problem because he makes men, especially the young generation today, that listens to him because he got money, he got fame, whatever the fuck, and he said cheating is okay. Men cannot be with one woman. Yes, you can. Yes, you should more than ever. But these videos now I'm speaking for the female. I want to let you know. I want to just remove the veil for you and let you and fill you in and what men are actually exposed to. Not that it makes it an excuse. This is just an explanation. So a lot of men males, they're not even men, they promote it. Also, there is this Fresh and Fit podcast, I think, and these two dudes, they just say, "Oh no, I have a girlfriend, but I tell her that monogamy, a man cannot be monogamous." This is not the truth. Men can be monogamist. A real man can be monogamist. If it's not a real man, nope. But influence of social media and influencers, it's really fucked up. It's fucked up, fucked the brain up. Number two, hypergamy in reverse. While hypergamy is typically refers to marrying up, for those of you who doesn't know, hypergamy is actually a female instinct to marry up, to be with a person that, to be with a man that can support her. If it's financially, physically, it's protection, provision. And today, females don't really need it because they can pretty much do these things for themselves. So their hypergamy instinct is a little bit more evolved, but still it's not likely that A female will marry someone that is in a lower social status than her, makes less, or this kind of stuff. This is just general terms. But hypergamy in reverse, this is what happens. While hypergamy is refers to marrying up, some men cheat as a way to prove their desirability by attracting multiple partners, especially those perceived as out of their league. So they try. They try because they want to see that they still have it. Oh my God, what the fuck? But this is the truth. Number three is fear of missing out. We talked about it. Some men cheat because they're missing the fear of missing out the experience or connections with others. They might feel that being in a committed relationship limits their freedom, leading them to seek then a variety of excitement elsewhere. This is especially common in men who feel that they're settled too early or did not explore enough before committing. Number four, peer pressure and societal norms. Cultural environments that normalize or glamorize infidelity can encourage to cheat. I know that I live in Mexico in Tulum, and I know that Spanish men it's okay for them to cheat, just okay. And I think it was in Cuba or some Latin country, they say, oh, that's perfectly fine for a man to cheat. And women know that and they just shut up. They don't say anything because it's the man. He can do it. Also in Arab countries, some Arab countries, they say, oh, that's perfectly fine. Nothing's fine about it. The next one is single friends who promote living life to the fullest may pressure a man to be unfaithful. This is why when you date a man, see who his friends are. What kind of influence did they have on him? Single and partying and drinking and smoking and do all this fuckery? Or they're good stand-up men, married with kids and honest. You need to pay attention to this when you're dating to see who you're dating with because his friends influence him. Next one is societal double standards around male sexuality may make infidelity feel acceptable or even expected. Number five, exposure to adult content. Excessive exposure to adult content can lead to unrealistic expectations in a relationship. When a partner doesn't match up to these expectations, some men seek fulfillment elsewhere. That is a big one. And you can test your man for your next relationship and see if he is a person who is watching a lot of adult content. Of course, you can't ask this directly because it's not he's not going to tell you the truth. But you can see by how he performs in bed with you. Many men that watch adult content constantly, they are very, very weak. They will compliment you for your body more than they compliment who you are. Just one simple thing that you need to know. Of course, I can talk on and on about it, but one simple thing is see if the man is complimenting more to your body, the way you look, or who you are. That's it, because this is just tells you where his mind is at. If I say, "Oh, your body is so beautiful," I say, "I really love your soul. I really love the person that you are based on everything that you went through in your life. You accumulate a lot of wisdom. There is a lot of compliments that a man can pay you based on what he's focusing on. If I'm focusing on your beauty, I will be complimenting your beauty. But if a man is focusing on your intellect, he will be complimenting your intellect. Number six, disrespectful partner or lack of respect to their partner. Some men cheat because their spouse is being disrespectful, and this is the only way that they feel strong and respected. The only way. And I know even here, when I see couples here in Mexico, the woman disrespect the man, even though the man it's the macho man in the house, she still disrespect him. So this is why they justify it. Again, nothing justify it, but this is just what it is. I'm telling you the things that just how they are, and you know me by now. I'm a no bullshit kind of coach. I will tell you what you need to hear to heal, and not what you want to hear to pay me. You gotta hear that. You gotta know that. Now, when respect erodes due to conflicts, unmet expectations, or resentment, men feel justified crossing boundaries, leading to infidelity. Number seven, lack of emotional connection. Men who feel unappreciated, ignored, or unsupported by their primary relationship may cheat to find someone who offers emotional validation and intimacy, the intimacy that they're missing. They will say, you know what? If you don't give it to me, I'll get it somewhere else. And this is a whole different problem. If you can't satisfy your man, you're probably not satisfied yourself. You probably don't even want, this is the problem. If you are not satisfied, how can you pour from an empty cup? So where the problem starts? The problem starts with us. We need to work on ourselves in order for us to come into a divine union strong enough, healed enough, not going into a relationship to heal, going into a relationship healed enough and share what we have. Go into the relationship from a want, not a need. Now, if you go there from a need, you become needy. And when you're needy and your partner is not meeting your needs, this is where it's a downward spiral. This is why I'm preaching all the time. Work on yourself. Get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program. It will help you tremendously. You can book a one-on-one call with me as well if you want to, and we can go on a journey together. And by the way, now I'm offering the Rise of the Phoenix for only $37 so you can heal and do it right. Just do it right. Number eight is desire for novelty and excitement. The thrill that something new is often motivate men to cheat. The excitement of secrecy, pursuing someone new, or escaping routine can drive infidelity, even if the primary relationship is otherwise stable. It can, and it is. So again, where's the problem? If the problem is with the man, but if you attracted the man, you vibrated on that frequency. So I would say that the problem is with you. Now, when you know that the problem is with you, not anywhere else, you don't need to seek. You don't need to go anywhere else to fix the problem. You just need to look at yourself because say that problem is with me. The problem is with me. And when the problem is with you, guess what, my friend? The solution is with you as well. So realize that and embrace that. Take responsibility and accountability. Not that it's your fault, but you cannot blame. When you blame someone, you give them the power. This is why I want you to take, don't blame yourself, but take the responsibility and say, I allowed it. I allowed it. By accepting unacceptable behaviors, I allowed it. And I know that I allowed my ex monkey branched on me, cheated on me. I allowed it. There were a few times where I wanted to end the relationship, but I didn't. I didn't. I accepted unacceptable behavior. Number nine, validation and ego boost. Some men cheat to reinforce their self worth or soothe insecurities. If they feel unvalued or unattractive in their current relationship, they may seek external validation through an affair. That is not a justification, this is just an explanation. So, if your man is having such low self esteem and he doesn't appreciate or love themselves, this is not the right person for you. And you need to be the right person to find the right person. So if your partner feel unvalued or unattractive, how do you feel? Pretty pretty much can be the same. So this is why we attract who we are. This is why you need to work on you. Everything just comes back to you. You are the solution to all of your problems. Number 10 is escaping relationship problems. Yep. Rather than confronting relationship issues head on, some men use infidelity just as an escape. By seeking comfort or distractions in another person, they avoid dealing with unresolved conflict. It's just the easy way out. It's the easy button out. Oh, problem in the relationship. Let me just find someone else to distract my emotions from the problem, and that is it. And they just go into a full blown affair, and they didn't really fix the problem. What they did is just they took away the symptom. The problem is them. The symptom is the desire for someone else. Yeah. Number 11 is opportunity and lack of consequences. Cheating often occurs when the opportunity presents itself, particularly when perceived risk of getting caught is very low, like work trips, social media interactions, and casual encounters. So people like that are very opportunist, but not in the good sense of the word. Number 12, addiction to risk and power. For men who thrive on adrenaline, being a or be or bending rules, cheating can provide a sense of excitement and control. This secrecy of infidelity may become addictive. Adrenaline junkies, definitely, they are dangerous. They are dangerous if they don't know how to regulate their emotions. Mm, they can definitely cheat. And they will probably cheat because they need it. They need it. It's a problem. They need it. You see, when you need something, it's a problem. Number 13, sexual dissatisfaction. Maybe they're just not sexually satisfied in the relationship. But again, if you don't satisfy your partner, the problem is much deeper than that because you have the ability to do that, but your heart is not there. And ask yourself, do you want to be with the person that you're not satisfying? Because if you're not satisfying your partner, of course, you're not satisfied. So do you want to be with a person who not satisfying you? Forget about the person for now, about you. If you're not satisfied, why were you still there? You probably thought about breaking up with him many times, but you didn't. And now he pulled this off on you. So for next time, just again, listen to your inner, your intuition. Female's intuition is it's the strongest thing ever. Number 14 is midlife crisis and identity shift. During significant life transitions, such as midlife crisis, men may cheat to cope with the feelings of inadequacy, aging, or loss of identity. Infidelity becomes a misguided attempt to reclaim youth or power. I see a lot of older men trying to feel younger by cheating. And it ties to many things that we talked about in today's session. Number 15 is trauma and unresolved issues. Past trauma such as abandonment, rejection, or insecurity can manifest in infidelity. Men with unresolved emotional wounds may struggle to maintain healthy relationships, seeking multiple connections as a coping mechanism. They don't know how to regulate their own emotions, so they need someone else. So when this one is a little bit cold, you go to the other one because she's still warm for you. That's something that is really messed up in the man's brain. It's really fucked up. This is wow. You dodged the bullet, my friend. Let me tell you that. A man that do not know how to love one woman is not a real man. I'm just gonna say it. It's not a real man. Real man knows how to love one woman. Real men don't have time for multiple things. Barely have time to record these videos. That's the thing. A real man that he's on his mission in life is really doing shit. Don't have time for shit. Conclusion: men cheat for a variety of reasons, ranging from unmet needs and insecurities to external temptations and psychological influences. Fear of missing out. The fear of missing out plays a significant role, as does the desire to novelty, validation, or escape. However, infidelity is not about the other person. It reflects internal struggles and inability to cope with issues like taking responsibilities as an adult person and being in a relationship. Just to summarize this today's session, please, please, please separate your value from their actions. Whatever this man did for you, and I'm not saying did to you, did for you, embrace it. Don't don't think that because you got cheated on, it lowers your value because it's not. It's not at all. It's not at all. It actually, I would even say, increase your value, because my partner, she was cheated on. And as far as I'm concerned, it increased her value. Why? Now she knows how to appreciate a man. She knows how to appreciate me even better. She knows how to appreciate the loyalty, monogamy. Not that she wasn't before, but again, it's something that a person is going through in their life. And they said, this felt shitty. I will never do that to my partner. And I know that I'm safe with her. I'm safe with her because of me first, but because of her as well. So understand, this cheating happened for you. Take it, embrace it, see it as something good that happened. Don't victimize. Don't say, "Oh my God, poor me." No, life happens. Things happens. How you deal with them, it makes you who you are. This makes you who you are. We all go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys. We feel it. You know it. So embrace anything and everything and use it to your advantage. And ask yourself all the time, what do I need to learn? How can I use it to my advantage? What is the blessing in this situation? Even though it doesn't look like it now, trust me, the blessing is here. I love you guys, and I will see you again in the next one.